Hey guys, Chris here from Touge Tuning. I'm super excited today. We are putting our 2020 Supra on the dyno today to get some power figures. My personal prediction, I think it's going to make around 333 wheel horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. The numbers seem to be all over the place from different dynos, different shops. So part of the process of putting these new BMWs on the dyno and not having to deal with or fight with the electronics is putting the car in dyno mode. So I'm going to show you how that's done. So if you have a Supra, you can do it yourself. This also applies to a lot of different BMWs, mainly obviously modern ones. Alright guys, so we're in the car now. The first step to put the car into dyno mode is to hit the start button 3 times in less than a second. So the screen will light up. This puts you in accessory mode. Next step, you're going to hold the odometer button for around 10 seconds. It will pull up your engine oil, and then after that it will pull up the secret menu. Okay, so once you're in the main menu, you're going to hit the odometer button twice to put it into chassis dyno mode. Then you hold the odometer button down. It will say start dyno mode, VSC off. You hit the odometer button once again and you're in dyno mode. Now you start the car and dyno it. When you shut the car off, it is no longer in dyno mode and you have to do the process over again.
So this is going to be the first dyno test with OnPoint Dyno. We're loading it up right now and we're going to see how much this car makes baseline. Previous dyno tests with other Supras have concluded that the car makes quite a bit more than what they're claiming. It makes almost as much of the wheels as it does the brochure numbers. So really excited to see what this thing's going to pump out. What do you think about this having a BMW engine, Sasha? You think it should have been something else in there?
Alright, so the numbers are in. We made 344 wheel horsepower and 402 pound-feet of torque. That's significantly over the rated horsepower at the engine, rated horsepower and torque, I should say. We started the dyno at around 2800 RPM, and that's where it makes peak torque. So it makes torque super low, which is going to make this car a ton of fun at the track, and if you want to have some drifting fun, I think it'll be good for that as well. So I guess the next steps are going to be flashing it. In our experience, flashing any of these modern inline 6 turbo engines, they're good for a ton of horsepower and a ton of torque. So I would not be surprised if out of this car we see 400 wheel horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque with just a reflash. We're hoping boot mode will have OBD unlock and some beta maps that we can test out within the week or so, but stay tuned.